Hollywood, come on, really wish they were. There's no debating all that's left. Is the Nailsin reigning? The flies will feast on the corpse of the beast. Only after the fill of the vulture, pop goes the culture. Pop, 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 pop goes the culture. Myths and legends, grant an escape to heaven. A darker, taller tale gives a tour of hell. Pop goes the culture, pop, pop goes the culture. Pop, 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 pop goes the culture.
Maybe I talked about Melton's skinny jeans splitting down the middle.
By the way, that face is perfect. That face is perfect. Hey, Doug. Hey, Doug. That's the new one. Since we fired Cardiff's kids. Hey, Doug.
Sorry for being a little late on that, but you know. So anyway, yeah, I've got all these stories. Oh boy, not really a whole lot. It's more of the same because the WBD story just keeps changing as we go. So, and it's still unfolding because Ted Sarandos has got to head over to the White House today. So, story could change again in a few hours. But I'm going to go ahead and put these in there. And, in the meantime, I'm going to put some color to the Deathstroke drawing I did earlier, yesterday morning or whatever. I forget. But nevertheless, that's what I'm going to do. And fortunately, all of this is handy for me right here in good old OBS. Why is it all the way? I need it at the beginning. So as that goes, I'm going to have to switch to my Photoshop. And it should do it. Why isn't it showing up? I know. I got to put it up there. There. Oh, it's already there. See? Oh my goodness. That's embarrassing. So anyway, yeah, there's what's his name? Deathstroke. Let me just go ahead and take my idiot self out of here so I don't take up all the space because now the video's in there. So now I got to start that over. Oh my goodness, that's embarrassing. So that's what I'm going to do. And you'll get to listen to those videos, which will be separated and put out on their own later. But nevertheless, there they are detailing the latest as things have changed yet again. There's even an extra little update on this Deathstroke story. So I'll have that in there. Then we switch over to Marvel and there's all kinds of stuff about Avengers Doomsday and crap like that. So, there you go. So no James Bond or X-Files, but I did that last time. But those videos will be out on their own too. Boy, it's a lot of stuff, isn't it? It sure is. It sure is. So anyway, here we go. Oh, wait, I need it over here. Right? Yeah. I don't know why you got to have all that in there. Yeah. Hmm. You mean legitimately. See, that's what you mean. Yeah. Oh man, I didn't. Why didn't it do the thing? I wonder why it didn't do the preview. Oh well. Giggle. Tee hee giggle. Giggle giggle. Giggle 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 tee hee.
I can't pick up the sound. Oh, well. Damn it. Oh, dear. Hey, Pat. Oops. All right, get to the point. All right. Huh? Oh, yeah. Well, you might now. That's the psychology of mad at daddy. Don't try to understand it. Damn it. Huh? Uh huh. Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know. Uh, uh, well, they can't. It's all they got. Mm. Come on, move, stupid. Jeez. Oh, wait, I can't do it like that. Crap. That's terrible. You don't know how to use your voice right. That's better. That's much better. Yeah. Huh.
No, Pat. I'm sorry. I'm just now seeing this as I was busy, coloring Superman. It's not in there. Yeah, it doesn't show up. I wonder why it doesn't. Yep, it's not there. That's disturbing. Most disturbing. Let's see. Check the played ones. No. Yeah, it's not there. Sorry. Did you get a super tip from me? Maybe some BG music. The BGs? Matt Damon. Was he ever in any of them? Well, Ben Affleck. Well, yeah, that's right. Who are you talking to? Myself. Yeah, that's, I do that from time to time. So that's it. I mean, that's the end of the cycle of videos. And I did the Deathstroke thing. Let me just go ahead and take that out. Goodbye. Thank you for your service. Everyone is happy that you were here tonight. And thanks. So anyway, we've got Dark Side and Superman. Oh, wait. Is this the... Oh, that's for the eyes. Do I just... Okay, maybe take that out. Do this. Then I got to merge it. And now there's Superman. And then we got to... There. That'll work. I don't need to do that. I just go down to this one and get rid of the original. And there. Now he's gone. Dark Side has to be a little bigger than that. Kind of screwed up there already. All right, I'll put their feet at the same, so it gives the... There, a little bit about that size. Almost there. Oops. Almost there. Almost. And there you go. That's oh crap! I forgot. He's supposed to be in the black suit. You see, I did the whole thing. And well, you know what? There is a way to fix that too. So one of these things that makes it go by faster and blah 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 blah. We will desaturate. We will now turn it all into black. And now, oh wait, that's still not right. Crap! What am I doing? I don't know. What are you doing? I don't know. I just want to do right. All right, here we go. We just got to get all this part, Wow, it's coming to color. He's made it to the land of Oz. Yeah. Yay. And we'll very carefully. It's almost as if we're repainting the whole thing. Of course, we're not. And now for the hands. Oh, dear God. Why didn't I? Well, and now I got both versions. So, there's... See, I planned it all along. I
See, I'm a real fart smeller. That's how clever I am. So anyway, there we go. That would be what he looks like there, and that's it. And that's how they did it in the movie. He's actually wearing, the basic suit, walking around like that. But they decided, oh no, he needs to be in the black suit. So they just, we'll take all the color out. Now, oh my God, it's incredible. Except, of course, they had to leave his face and hands, looking normal. Yeah. All right, so that takes care of that. And then, of course, I did the Deathstroke thing. And since it's about the actor posting images about the character and all that, and that maybe, just maybe, they'll get the movie done if this Warner Brothers merger goes through one way or the other, and they bring Zack Snyder back and all that crap, and then this guy will get to play the role. So when I put it in those videos, I don't think I'll bother with the helmet part, but that might come in handy for something later. And I'll put this version of him with, his eye patch and all that crap. And he'll stand there. I better get that part. I want that part. And then will he get it? No. Yeah, no super tips. You see, I do this stuff and I get nothing. Yeah, it would be nice to make up for the burning hole from the expenses of Hackamania I got to do, but what are you going to do? Well, I know what I'll do. I'll go back to work this weekend and earn it all back. It's just what you do. Okay. Well, that's all I got. Those videos and the others from the earlier roundabout will be cut up into their individual videos to be placed on the channel. Pell says, I can only hope for DCU to not ruin things. I'm not expecting much. Well, right now, I think it's a done deal. I think James Gunn will get to do his next Superman movie, and then that'll be it. After that, the merger's complete, wherever that lands. It's now looking like that might go to Paramount. Supposedly, the scuttlebutt, they want Snyderverse back. So, something of that nature might occur. And I gotta admit that I did not like the James Gunn Superman movie. The actor playing him was all right, and the lady playing Lois was pretty good. So it's kind of sad, but this keeps happening. These movies, they never can quite hit the mark. Superman Returns really screwed up, even though the actor playing him probably could have been a good enough Superman. But he got a piece of crap movie, It's not his fault. He didn't write the stupid thing, but what are you going to do? Then you got Henry Cavill comes in for Man of Steel, and as it goes, that's probably the best one out of the three. Even though you got problems in it, that Jonathan Kent death scene, that don't make any sense. So, it's just they keep stumbling around and having problems. And basically, in the Cavill years, they kind of panicked that they didn't make the Marvel money. And it's like, yeah, but you just started. Marvel didn't make Marvel money at first. They had to build into something. A little patience goes a long way. But it didn't go that way. So I ended up scrapping it all, and they decided to do this James Gunn version. And, man, I never thought he was the guy to do a Superman movie. I thought, hire somebody else. Now, I certainly didn't think his Peacemaker would poop the bed as badly as it did, because his first season was pretty good. That was pretty funny. And then this next one, that was bad. Anyway, Pella says, hit Doug and Chat. Hey, Pat. Pat rhymes with chat. You ever notice that? I just did. Havel is the only acceptable Superman post review. Yeah, well, yeah, he's yeah, I can see a lot of that because I was wanting to at least see him get another shot at it because I didn't think the movies were up to snuff that really, gave him his range and whatnot. You see moments in it and all that. Um, and it's like the same thing. As I said, what was it? Brandon Routh was the other one. He didn't get a movie to showcase what he could do. David Cornsweet didn't get one. Cavill got the closest, I guess. The only one who really lucked out was that Tyler Hoechlin guy in the TV show. Because it was a fairly decent, wholesome show for Superman and this sort of take on him being married with his 2 kids and all that and that sort of thing. But that got a better run than the other 3 guys did. So, but yeah, Cavill, I don't know what they jerked him around a lot, not in the good way, and all that stuff. If he couldn't get Superman, I thought it was a no-brainer that he get James Bond. But they want someone younger, so that ain't happening either. So I don't know. So Pella, corn stinks. Corn stinks as far as I'm concerned. So you don't like corn. Well, the corn lobby's not going to like that. Boy, they insist on that ethanol and everything. Well, anyway, that's the deal. That's Deathstroke and Darkseid and Superman. You, Herman, great Scott. My outfit has gotten filthy. I've got to clean it with my super speed. See? Yep. There, I did that. Darkseid's not impressed. So anyway, it would be cool to see it. You didn't like David Cornsweet. Okay. Yeah, well, the worst thing about him, I thought, was the costume. The thing looks stupid. I mean, granted, it's superhero outfits. It's like, what are you doing? But that thing where it looked like he was wearing diapers, I don't know. But anyway, it just for the completions part of it. I mean, it would involve a couple of more films to get it right, which I don't know that that's in the cards. But if Paramount gets the deal and they've been in behind the scenes talks with Snyder and all that, you might get the 2 other Justice League films that he intended to follow up the one that he did. And that's the one on HBO Max, not the theatrical one. And if he gets to do that would be interesting. To do it right, I guess you have to gauge it by if they get the ball rolling and they can do a Justice League 2. And then you got to check out the metrics on that. What does it make? Does it really justify pursuing it further? And if that's the case, then Man of Steel 2, if Ben Affleck is up for it, they do his Batman movie. For the most part, I'm thinking they're going to, with AI now, you can make up a lot of the difference because a lot of years have gone by and they're aging. And Affleck probably feels that a lot more. But both of them got screwed around on these roles, and both of them twice, and Affleck in particular, because they had him all hyped up that he was back and all that stuff in that Flash movie, and they were going to give him his own movie, and then they just cut it all out. So he's like, but it would be an entirely different company. His friendship with Snyder's pretty good, so that might be what they would do. So. All right. I sent an AI super tip. I want to see how it interpreted what I told. Okay, let's see, because Pat tried to send me one, and it didn't come through. Holy crap, it's not coming through. What the hell? Let's see, unplayed, yeah. It's supposed to show up. Let me log out and then go back into it. Maybe that's what you do. You for tip. Unplayed. Man. Yeah, it's not showing up. What the hell? Oh, okay. There we go. I gotta go into my other. Whoops. Why are you doing that? I gotta go back into EV Mux. There we go. It should play when I go in there and play it. But it's still not showing the one Pat sent, though. That's weird. Wonder why it didn't do that. So let me take a look here. Does it? No, it won't show up on my. Geez, I need to be able to. Why won't it go to the other one? Man, I'm seeing it in the thing, but it's not doing it. Jeez Louise. Let's see, super tip code, and super tip overlay. All right, we'll do it that way. There we go. And what is that? Dark Side taking on the Hulk? Or it's Batman. Is that Batman taking on the Hulk? Good morning. Well, the Hulk. I mean, Batman telling the Hulk good morning. Possibly. I'm not sure. Okay. Ben Affleck was a more acceptable Batman in my yes. I mean, and the outfit alone it was the best one I've seen of the movie Batman. And so he was closest to some of the iterations of the comic books than the others. And he was more brutal and all that, but it's spelled out in the story, his Robin got killed and all that sort of stuff. But also just the overall approach to it. I mean, when he was beating the crap out of those guys in that warehouse, that's the most glorious Batman scene I've ever seen. And the overall movie had a lot of flaws in it with Batman versus Superman and stuff like that. But holy crap, he just went to town on those assholes. Okay, yeah, you can see it. Okay, and no, it was supposed to be black and silver Superman beating on the Hulk. Oh, jeez. I wonder if there's like a. Okay, I can see it more. Yeah, it looks more like Batman though. Weird. And Hulk is crying and really scared. It looks like he's standing on his back. And it's even got the spikes and stuff on his gloves. So for whatever reason, it thought you meant Batman, but he's heavily armored. Yeah, I don't know who this guy is. The Hulk is recognizable. Yeah. But... Well, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, there you go. I got my first, I think, that's my first Super Tip picture image. So thank you very much, Belle L. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, they got the Hulk right. That's a good Hulk. And I don't know, he's scared of Batman for some reason. Of course, he's in that armored suit. Maybe it's particularly painful. They did do a crossover in the 70s of Batman and the Hulk, and I'm like, are you stupid? That's not going to work. But how he got out of it, because the Hulk grabbed him and was crushing his spine and stuff. So he boxed the Hulk's ears, and the Hulk was stunned by this. Because, if someone suddenly slaps your ears like that, it could burst your eardrums and stuff. It's not pleasant. So yeah, it dazed him a bit, and Batman was able to get away. After that, you just had to talk him down and say, hey, come on. It's no big deal. I know I dress weird, but we'll get along. And you know what? They did. So there you go. It had a happy ending. So, all right, there we go. we've done our duty for God and country. And super tip, that's always cool. My first picture, or wait, that's how you do that. Yeah. My first super tip image. Lose your equilibrium that way. Yeah. So it worked enough on the Hulk. And he's like, Hulk feels sick. And he threw up in the corner of the room. The vomit was purple, not green. Weird. But anyway, I'm kidding. They didn't show him throw up for some reason. I don't know. Oh, well, there we go. That's a Nailsin show. So, I colored a couple of drawings. I played my Nailsin ratings. Yeah, we're all caught up. So, I don't know why Pat's didn't show up. I wonder what that's about. Because it obviously works. Yours came in. Good morning, your content. Yeah, I don't know. Weird. That's strange. Now I'm all worried and stuff. What's going on? Well, I'm sure it'll all work out in the end, some way, somehow. And tomorrow's, it's the morning, so it's today. But tomorrow will also be another day. Unfortunately, I'll have to go to work that night. I won't be able to do a show. So this is it. I think, no, I can do one tonight. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I'll probably do one. And then, that'll be fun, I would think. I mean, I hope so. What if it isn't? Then abandon all hope, all kinds of horrors and sadness, weeping and gnashing of teeth. All that's, oh, wait, someone else popped in. Is it Pell again? I've sent the first super tip to Pat himself. Your super tip bookmarks are close to each other. Maybe he sent it to himself too. LOL. Oh, maybe so. So the Hulk and Batman or whatever is in his thing. Maybe so. I don't know. Gee, I wonder how that is. Hey, I meant it to go to this one. Okay, I wonder if you'd be able to. I don't even know how you would. I don't know. Well, I'm sure that'll all work out. But anyway, thanks again for the super tip. It's always fun to see those things pop in there. And again, the first image, super tip. That's a new brand spanking new thing you can do. If you don't have an image or you can't draw, don't worry about it. AI is there to help you out. And what do you know? It worked. Cool, huh? I think so. I do think it. I just thought it. And that's how I knew to say it. That's how that works, Anyway, thanks again for watching and all that good stuff. And we'll do it again soon. Have a good rest of your day.
Hollywood good to Billy wish they would. There's no debating. All that's left is the Nailsin reign. The first feast from the corpse of the beast. Only after the feel of the vulture. Pop goes the culture. Pop, 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 pop goes the culture. Myths and legends, grants and escape to heaven. A darker, taller tale is a tour of hell. Pop goes the culture. Pop goes the culture. Pop, 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 pop goes the culture.
Maybe I talked about Melton's skinny jeans splitting down the middle.
By the way, that face is perfect. That face is perfect. Hey, Doug. Hey, Doug. That's the new one since we fired Cardiff's kids. Hey, Doug.